So the beginning of a very long day. We're up at 5, but the fog was quite, well, the sea mist here was quite bad, so we stayed on our mooring till about 6:30, and we've slipped lines and we've left the mooring, and there's Aber in the mist where we spent the night. So it's gone from a really beautiful sunny gorgeous bit of Brittany to this. And actually this feels like Groundhog Day, because the last time we left here was to go through the Chenal de Fort, and it was like this, and we did it all in fog. So we're now doing a crossing. We're going over the channel back to our home port in Plymouth, and this is the beginning. So not the best start. It's going to be a very long day, but we're hoping we'll get some southwesterly winds and westerly winds and get to sail quite nicely over. But just want this to stop so we can see what we're doing a bit more. So that's Clemency out for now, and we'll let you know how we're getting on later. So welcome back. 8:37 in the morning UK time, and we have got 96.3 miles to go. It was 104, so we haven't gone very far. Weather conditions are not nice, really. There's no visibility. We're in sort of misty rain. You can actually feel it all the time dropping on us, so it's not actually fog, it's kind of a misty rain. We're waiting for the wind to build. At the moment we've got about 7 knots ish from the southwest, which is kind of where they said it was going to come from, but we're expecting 15 knots, 10 to 15 knots. So this fills in a bit. We can switch the engine off, get the foresail out and start sailing quicker than 6.6 knots over the ground. But still, there you go, nearly touching 7 there. It's not bad. 2,000 revs, the main up with a bit of a push from the main, so it's all right, pretty good. So that's where we are right now, and hoping that visibility will improve and all this will start to dry out. Okay, that's it from us for now. See you in a bit. hope you can see that, but that's what we've just had to get through all of this. There's Clemency, the little black dot, and there's ships everywhere, and they're all moving at us. So we're obviously crossing their lane, and we've done that at right angles, and we've had to sort of aim at one ship to give us enough space to get past these guys, because it's an army of them. So we've done the other lane, which was going west to east. It was a lot quieter, but this one's really busy. So joys of crossing the channel. I'm looking forward to a hot cup of tea and my bed. We are now 6 o'clock in the evening, and we are 40 nautical miles away from the entrance of Plymouth. We've been going really well, currently doing 6.8, 7 knots, pretty well, 7.5 knots, 6.5 knots for several hours now. Clemency's surfing away, loving it in the seas here, picking up the waves, surfing off the other side. Very controlled. Everything's happening for us. We're just watching the world go by. So here we are, 6 o'clock, 40 miles to go, so quite a bit to go yet. It's going to be a late one. We've got 19 knots of breeze, and we've touched 9.4, high 7s and 8s most of the time now at 17 knots of breeze. It gusted to 20 and we've got into the 9s then, but still very stable. Bang on course, and this hopefully is going to help with how late we go to bed tonight. Now 8 o'clock. We've still got 27 miles to go. home. So still a lot to do, but we'll have to see. With these kind of speeds, it's going to eat away at that 27 miles fairly quickly. Looking good. Well, it's 9:30 and we are now nearly home. We have in front of us the flash of the Edison light, which flashes twice, which will hopefully there, 1, 2, so that's the Edison light showing us where the Edison Rock is, and behind that is the city of Plymouth, our home port, and Carol's checking on the chart plotter to make sure we don't hit the rock, which would be embarrassing. We're about an hour from the rock, and we are about an hour then from Plymouth, so 2 hours and we'll be home. Left I think about 6:30 this morning from Aber, and we'll probably complete the journey 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. That's 111 miles. It's been a bit of a mixed bag. We've had fog, as you know, very slow motoring, slow sailing, then motor sailing, and then finally really fast sailing, and it's brought it all together to get us in a reasonable time. So that's the end of the journey. Just got to miss the rock, find the mooring, and don't bump into anything on the way into the marina.